I'm a teacher halfway through summer break and I've already read 10 different books, so I'm going to tell you which ones are worth it and which ones aren't. And this is going to be a controversial start, but the very first book that I think was not worth the read is The Hunting Wives. And I know that this is all the rage right now. They've got the TV show coming out. I did not like this. And the second book I do not recommend is Don't Look for Me. This was our book club pick this month, and it was a pretty common consensus at book club that this book just was not worth it. It sounded like it was just bad writing and that there wasn't an editor. The next 4 books are all in the category of, if you have the time, if you're a fast reader looking for more books, definitely worth a read, but they're not the best books I've ever read. So if you don't read a lot, maybe just leave these ones out. 3 of them are actually all by the same author, Geneva Rose. So it's The Perfect Marriage, The Perfect Divorce, and One of Us is Dead. Out of the 3, I think One of Us is Dead was the best. But if you're gonna read The Perfect Marriage, I would definitely read The Perfect Divorce as well. They were just like classic thrillers with a twist at the end. Definitely worth a read if you have time. And then I feel the same way about this 4th one, The Business Trip. I actually read this because Abby, I'll tag her down below, had recommended it. I think it was like a pretty solid read, not at the top of my list. Okay, and the next 4 are absolutely read them, especially if you're into thrillers. So the first one is You Belong Here by Megan Miranda. Megan Miranda is on my always read, and I just got this book from Book of the Month Club last month. It was so good. I read it in like a day and then gave it right to my mom. And the next 2 are both from Riley Sager. I also really like him. I'm reading a lot of his stuff. So The Last Time I Lied was another recommendation from Abby. She said if you liked God of the Woods, this had similar vibes, and I definitely agree with that. And then I also read Survive the Night by Riley Sager. This one gave me so much anxiety, but in a good way. I was just on the edge of my seat trying to figure out what was gonna happen next. And the last one, the highest ranked book that I've read so far this summer, I cannot believe it took me this long to read it. It's Daisy Jones and the Six. I love Taylor Jenkins Reid so much. Every single book by her I've picked up is just a hit after a hit after a hit. I'm on the waiting list at my library right now for Atmosphere, so no spoilers for that, but I've also heard it's really good. And the next book I'm about to pick up is Bury Your Bones in the Midnight Soil. This is by V.E. Schwab, the same author of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and I really liked that book. It was such a unique premise. I'm really excited for this one. And I'm reading it before I listen to my friend's podcast, Fully Booked and Caffeinated, because their 100th episode was on this book. So I can't wait to hear what they had to say about it. Anyway, if you've read any of these books, let me know how you felt about it. Did you disagree with me, especially with my controversial opinion up front? And what other books do you think I should add to my list? Because I still have 5 weeks of summer left.